What is to be said about the lynching, right? Again, they say, oh, if it was a black man, right, he would be charged with murder. Well, you really, if it was a black man and whites were rushing him, lynching him like in that video, right, he would be put for murder? Really? Really? What's the point of having guns to control and to stop a totalitarian government that is hell bent on taking out like people like me, where they can sit there behind their desks and radio antennas and what have you, behind relative safety, but import jihadists to do their dirty work, to thug up on people, to intimidate people, to do a Sharpton on them, to strong arm them. To, Sharpton, of course, he in his reign of terror in life, he'd go through businesses and he'd find some obscure case or something, a black person in that business, and say, "You were racist to this guy. You better give me millions and millions of dollars, or I'm going to go on a campaign, right? A terror campaign against your business." So, of course, the businesses relent and they give him millions of dollars. And he moves on like a parasite to the next and the next and the next business. Well, they just amplified that. And that's pretty much what they're doing on a wide scale in collusion with the deep state and big tech, right? It's easier to weed out the problems using big tech artificial intelligence, right? They can use techniques, very highly classified and skilled techniques, to radicalize young men, as you see the patriot, the alleged patriot. I don't know. A lot of people rushing him, right? Putting him in mortal danger. We've had evidence of cops, even police chiefs, getting staples in their head, right? From assaults by these jihadists. Where do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line? Patriots, are you guys, or is the government really going to make this kid a sacrificial lamb? So the three percenters start locking and loading. MSNBC, CNN, and Fox. With this case, you better tread lightly. And that thing about you better not tread on me, well, this 17-year-old, they're treading like hell on him. In the old days, they would obey the laws, right? A lawful order is given. You're supposed to obey that order if it's lawful, right? They skip over the formalities, right? A guy not listening to a lawful order, rushing into a car to lunge down to grab a knife that's in the floorboard, knowing that the speed it takes to turn with a knife and stab somebody in the heart can't be clocked with an egg timer. This foolishness, this thugism, jihad must stop, or there will be an uprising, and it'll be pissed off armed whites picking off blacks at a scale never seen before. So tread lightly, government.